conjunction, right? Subordinating conjunctions. Okay, so we have been learning different conjunctions. What are some different conjunctions? First of all is coordinating conjunction. Good job. Okay, good. The second one is right? Correlative conjunction. The third one is subordinating conjunction, right? So today's lesson is the second part of subordinating conjunction. Are you excited? I know you're not, but please excite it with me, okay? Okay, because I know this grammar things cannot be that exciting, but actually when you try to be more interested, it gives you a lot of different insights and it will really help you greatly in the future. Okay? So, subordinating conjunction. What was the subordinating conjunction? Right? Sub means under, right? Do you all remember? Under. So that means there's a main clause, there's a independent clause, and this conjunction connects a subordinate clause and dependent clause, right? So the main clause and independent clause can stand by itself. However, on the other hand, this dependent clause and this subordinate clause, can it just stand by itself? No, it must be attached to a main clause, right? Okay, so this is the subordinating conjunction that we learn, okay? Then I want to ask you a question. What were some subordinating conjunction that we learned last time? I hope you remember, right? So first time when we studied the coordinating conjunction, we learned 7 of them. And then for the correlated conjunction, we learned 5 of them, right? And previous time we learned how many? 4 subordinating conjunction, right? You all remember that, right? So this time is the second part, and we are going to learn. How many do you think how many subordinating conjunction do you think we are going to learn? We're going to learn 5. Yeah, but you know all of them before, so it's pretty easy and straightforward. Okay, then first of all, let's slightly review what kinds of subordinating conjunction that we learned last time. The first one was, not first one, let's see the first group. What kind of subordinating conjunction did we learn? Yes, the subordinating conjunction that indicates cause and effect, right? And what were these kinds of conjunctions? Yes, because and since. I'm sure none of you are just laying back and just watching me. Okay, Jenny teacher is doing a good job. Okay, she's pretty as usual. Nobody's doing like this, right? Okay, what do you need to do? You must bring out your notebook. Okay, bring out your notebook, and what do? Bring out your pen or pencil, your highlighter, right? Whatever that you want to use during your study and whatever motivate you to study. Okay, bring them out and then watch this. And then as I write, you need to be actively participate in this note taking. Can you? Okay, make a promise with me right now. Okay, bring out your pinky. Okay, give me a pinky promise that you will do so from now on as well. Okay, good. Okay, is my handwriting okay in here? I hope it is. Okay, so we use because and since, these kinds of subordinating conjunction. You might say, teacher, I wrote this last time, but just write it again so that you can, remember it, more and remember it better. Okay, so, and then what is the second group of the subordinating conjunction? Okay, that is the one that indicates What was it? I can think of it. Something that shows us what? Although and though, although and even though, that shows us contrast, right? Okay, good. The second group that indicates contrast. For example, although and even though or though, all of them are okay. Excellent. Okay, and the third one is something that we're gonna learn newly today. Yay! Okay, so what that is? Okay, so I will tell you 3 subordinating conjunction. Tell me what kinds of groups should we put it in. Okay, first one is when. The second one is after, and the third one is before. All of them is related to. What is it? Tell me. What is it? It's related to. Good. What is it? Time. I don't have a watch. Okay, but time. Okay, let's write down number 3. Time. And the subordinating conjunction that we can use here is when and after and before. Okay, for example, what kinds of sentence can we use? Okay, give me some example that you can make with this 3 kinds of conjunctions. Okay, try to write it down in your notebook. Write it down. Give me an example. Very easy, right? For example, after you, I will try to think of a funny example, but okay, I cannot think of it. Okay, after you eat, after you eat your dinner, you must brush your teeth. Very easy one. After you eat your dinner, you must brush your teeth. Which one is dependent clause or subordinate clause? After you eat dinner, right? And then which one is the main clause or independent clause? You must brush your teeth, right? Okay, that's it. Okay, and then the fourth one. Okay, the fourth one is, you might not that familiar with one of it, but I'm sure you are familiar with one of it as well. The other one. Okay, this is the one that indicates condition. So the common subordinating conjunction that we use for this group is if. And another one is unless. Okay, teacher, I'm pretty familiar with if, but how about unless? Okay, very good question. So if, try to make up a sentence for me, an example. Okay, would you write that down on your notebook? If. Yeah. If you go to America, don't forget to write me a letter, right? Or if you go to China now, you might not be able to come back soon, right? Now, because of all the corona thing, the COVID-19, right? You need to be careful, right? So, it's pretty easy, if, right? But how about unless? What does unless indicate? What does unless indicate? What is the meaning of unless? How can we use unless? Okay, so both of them indicate different conditions. If you do this, then this gonna be the result. Then this will happen to this. So this is the meaning of condition. But unless is a negative condition. What kinds of condition? Good, negative condition, right? So, for example, if you don't wash your hands often, you might be sick, right? You know what I mean right now, right? It's a bit sad, but yes. So this is a subordinating conjunction sentence. conjunction? Good, is if, right? Which one is the main clause? This one or this one, okay? I will underline this and write one. Okay, and then I will underline, oh my goodness. Ooh. Okay. This because of my mic, okay? Oh, okay, here. Okay, I will write down 2, okay? Which one? Oh, excuse me. Which one is the main clause? Okay, show me your finger. 1 or 2. Which one is the main clause? 1, 2. Which one? No, number 3. No, number 3. Main clause is 1, 2. The answer is 2, right? This is the main clause, right? You might be sick. Main clause, or we also can call it as, this is your mic. Tell me the answer. What is another way to say this main clause? I just said it during this video as well. This is your mic. Okay, you got 2 mics now. Okay, good. Independent clause. Excellent. Okay, how about this one? This one is subordinate clause, or we can call it as also good dependent clause. You guys are just as smart as me. Good job. High five. We are all geniuses. Right? We are a group of geniuses. You know, what are we doing here? We should go to NASA. We should go to Harvard. I'm just kidding. Okay, good. But we want to switch this with unless. Can you do it? If you can do it, I'm going to be very surprised. But I will be very proud as well. Tell me, what is the way to use unless? Switch this sentence into unless. Okay. If I speak so softly, I feel like my tech team will not be happy. So I will say that again. What is another way to switch this sentence into a sentence using unless? You just heard me, right? I told you that unless is a condition, but a negative condition, right? Then how should you write this? Unless you wash your hand. Unless you wash your hand. Ooh, I forgot hands. Unless you wash your hands often. What is it? You will be sick. So this is unless, it does not mean if. 뭐뭐 하지 않으면, 너가 너의 손을 자주 씻지 않으면 you might be sick. Okay, can you understand? Or for example, if you don't study hard, you won't pass the exam. Unless you study hard, you won't pass the exam. Okay, good guys. So today we have learned how many subordinating conjunction? We learned 5 subordinating conjunction. And we can divide that into 2 groups. What are the 2 groups? Yes, one group that indicate time, and another one is that indicate condition, right? Okay, so what are some subordinating conjunction that indicate time? One is when, another one is after, and another one is before, okay? And also, the subordinating conjunction that indicates condition, one is if, which is positive condition, and another one is unless, which is the negative condition. Can you understand? Okay, good. So it's not that difficult, right? But also you can switch the subordinating clauses to the back, right? When you switch it to the back, you don't have to put comma, right? Okay. And however, when you put the subordinating clause or dependent to the front, then you must put comma, okay? So today our lesson was not that long. Okay, thank goodness, right? Okay, because you have been studying very well and you have accumulated this understanding very well. So I'm sure it's not easy for you to understand these contents, and also it's not difficult for you to understand and solve the homework for today. Okay, so do your homework and yes, do not forget to send it to me through Kakao channel. Okay, I'll be waiting for your response. Okay, bye.